Greetings to you all. Today, I invite you to join me in exploring a concept that touches our lives in the most fundamental ways, yet often eludes our deeper understanding. Money. We typically perceive money as a mere instrument of commerce, a means to an end, a necessary component of our economic machinery. However, I propose we consider money from a spiritual perspective and recognize it as a form of flowing spiritual energy. Imagine for a moment that money is like water. Just as water flows from the mountains to the valleys, filling everything it touches with life, money, when it flows correctly, has the potential to nourish our lives and the lives of those around us. It traverses through our world, shaping societies, nurturing projects, and enabling connections. Yet, unlike water, which flows according to the unyielding laws of nature, the flow of money is directed by our collective intentions and beliefs. Let us then consider the energy that money carries. Everything in our universe is infused with energy, and this includes the seemingly inanimate objects and constructs we deal with daily. Money carries with it the energy of every hand it has passed through, every transaction it has facilitated. It is a repository of human desire, effort, and toil. In this light, when we interact with money, we are not merely engaging in financial transactions. We are engaging in an exchange of energy. The energy we put into earning money reflects our values and our dedication. In turn, the energy we receive when we spend money is a reflection of others' work and creativity. This spiritual dimension of money is often overlooked, but it is crucial to understanding its true nature. We must ask, then, how we can ensure that this flow of spiritual energy remains healthy and life-affirming. The answer lies in the intentions behind our financial dealings. Are we earning and spending with a consciousness that uplifts others and ourselves? Or are we trapped in cycles of greed and fear which taint the flow of this energy? One might wonder, why view money as spiritual energy? The reason is simple. Doing so transforms our relationship with it. No longer is it a mere tool or a symbol of power. It becomes a living force that we must steward with wisdom and compassion. When we earn money, we must ask whether the activities we engage in contribute positively to the collective human spirit. When we spend, we must consider whether our expenditures are nourishing this flow of energy or damming it up. We should recognize that the flow of money is akin to the flow of energy through our chakras or energy centers. Blockages in our spiritual selves can manifest as financial difficulties, just as a healthy spiritual flow can bring about abundance. The secret, then, is to align our financial behavior with our highest selves, ensuring that each monetary interaction is a reflection of our inner truth and integrity. Practicality must not be forgotten in this spiritual discussion. To engage with money as spiritual energy, we must be mindful of our financial habits. Budgeting, saving, and investing are not merely practical actions, but spiritual disciplines that honor the flow of energy that money represents. By managing our finances wisely, we demonstrate respect for the energy we have received and prepare to channel it into future positive endeavors. I want you to consider for a moment the last major purchase you made. Did it bring long-term fulfillment to your life? Did it resonate with your deeper values, or was it a fleeting pleasure? This consideration is not to induce guilt, but to bring awareness to our financial decisions' energetic impact. We live in a world where the accumulation of wealth is often seen as the pinnacle of success. However, if we view money through a spiritual lens, we realize that true abundance comes from the quality of energy we cultivate and share, not merely the numbers in our bank accounts. The currency of connection. Fostering spiritual harmony through financial interactions. In this segment, We shall examine the intricate dance between our individual energies and the collective current that money represents. When we view money as a mere commodity, we miss out on the profound connections it facilitates between human souls. Money, when exchanged with intention and consciousness, can become a currency of connection, linking us not just economically, but spiritually. The energy of money is highly influenced by our thoughts and emotions. Just as our personal energy can be affected by negativity or positivity, so too can the energy of money be charged with the intentions behind its use. When we approach financial transactions with positive intent, we invest in the spiritual essence of money, improving its flow and enriching its capacity to do good. This concept is not rooted in abstraction but is a tangible force in our daily lives. Consider the energy we feel when supporting a local business whose values align with our own, versus the impersonal act of buying from a faceless corporation. The former often leaves us with a sense of community and shared purpose, an energetic exchange that transcends the financial. It is in this recognition of money's deeper nature that we find wisdom and generosity. Generosity is not just an act of giving, but an intentional release of financial energy into the wider world, trusting that it will germinate and grow. It is an acknowledgement that we are all connected in the great financial ecosystem, and what we give freely can return to us in myriad forms. Moreover, the practice of generosity cultivates an energy of abundance within us. When we give, we affirm our belief in our own capacity to create wealth, not just for ourselves but for others. It is a powerful statement to the universe that we trust in the flow of spiritual energy that money embodies. However, understanding the flow of money also means recognizing when the energy becomes stagnant or toxic. Greed, the antithesis of generosity, is like a dam in the river of spiritual energy. It hoards, it congests, and it ultimately starves the ecosystem of the nourishment it needs. When we cling too tightly to money, we are not just withholding financial resources, we are stifling the very energy that could bring about collective growth and healing. So how do we ensure that our financial energy remains pure and potent? The key lies in conscious consumption and investment. Every dollar we spend is an endorsement, a vote for the kind of world we want to live in. When we choose to invest in ethical companies, sustainable practices, and products and services that uplift rather than degrade, we are cleansing the flow of money, making it a force for positive change. Another aspect of conscious financial interaction is debt. In today's world, debt is a common experience, yet it often carries a heavy energetic burden. It is important to approach debt with a strategy and consciousness, treating it as part of the energetic balance in our lives. Paying off debt can be seen as a way of clearing energetic blockages, restoring fluidity to our financial flow. Let us also consider the role of gratitude in our financial lives. Gratitude is like sunlight to the water cycle of money's energy. When we express genuine appreciation for the abundance in our lives, no matter how small, we encourage the evaporation of scarcity and the condensation of prosperity. Gratitude primes us to receive and generate more positive energy, creating a virtuous cycle of abundance. In reflecting upon this, I encourage you to evaluate your current financial practices. Are they contributing to a harmonious flow of energy, or are they creating blockages? Are there changes you could make to ensure that your financial behavior is more aligned with your spiritual values? As we transition to the next part of our dialogue, we will look at the transformative power of aligning our personal purpose with our financial actions, creating a synergy that not only benefits us individually, but also contributes to the collective prosperity of our world. The alchemy of prosperity, transforming personal purpose into financial flourishing. In this exploration, let us turn our attention to the alchemical process by which we can transform our personal purpose into a force that not only elevates our own financial situation, but also contributes to the greater good. This transformation is the heart of spiritual wealth creation, where money is not the end but the means to manifest our deepest intentions in the physical world. To begin this transformation, we must first understand our personal purpose. This is the unique calling that gives our lives direction and meaning. It is our why that motivates us to wake up every morning. When we align this personal purpose with our financial endeavors, we create a powerful synergy. Money then becomes a tool wielded by a skilled artisan, shaped and directed with intention and focus. The alignment of purpose and finance requires us to be both reflective and proactive. We must reflect on what truly matters to us, what we wish to achieve in our lifetimes, and how we define success. Proactively, we must then take steps to ensure that our financial decisions, the careers we choose, the investments we make, the products we buy, are in harmony with these reflections. When our financial actions are congruent with our personal purpose, we experience a sense of coherence and integrity. This internal alignment radiates outward, affecting not only our own energy but also influencing those around us. It is a principle seen in nature, where every organism plays its part in the ecosystem, contributing to the whole's health and vitality. The alchemy of which we speak involves transforming our skills, passions, and values into services or products that benefit others. This is the essence of value creation, the bedrock of economic prosperity. When we operate from this place of alignment, we attract opportunities and relationships that resonate with our purpose, creating a magnetic field of financial possibilities. Yet, this transformation is not always easy. It requires us to overcome fears and limiting beliefs about money that can impede the flow of spiritual energy. Many of us carry old narratives that money is inherently corrupt or that desiring wealth is greedy. To engage in this alchemical process, we must shed these beliefs and embrace the notion that money, when earned and used in alignment with our purpose, is a positive and life-affirming force. An important aspect of this transformation is the cultivation of patience and perseverance. The alignment of purpose and finance does not typically happen overnight. It is a journey marked by learning, growth, and sometimes setbacks. However, each step on this path is an investment in the spiritual energy of money, enriching its potential to do good. To embody this principle, we must also embrace the role of lifelong learners. The world of finance is complex and ever-changing. By committing to understanding the financial systems in which we operate, we empower ourselves to make informed decisions that resonate with our personal purpose. This brings us to the concept of financial literacy as a spiritual practice. Educating ourselves about money management, investment strategies, and economic principles is a form of self-respect. It acknowledges the value of the energy we exchange for money and the importance of stewarding that energy wisely. In your own life, consider how your financial decisions reflect your personal purpose. Are you investing time and energy in pursuits that align with your values and aspirations? Are you using your financial resources to support causes and endeavors that resonate with your soul? As we look forward to the final part of this spiritual exploration, we will delve into the ways in which we can collectively harness the spiritual energy of money to effect real and lasting change in our world. The ultimate goal is a society where the flow of money supports the highest aspirations of the human spirit, elevating all of us in the process. The zenith of wealth, cultivating collective abundance through enlightened economics. In the concluding chapter of our discourse, we ascend to the zenith, the highest point of wealth creation, where enlightened economics serves as the foundation for a society that flourishes collectively. This is the vision of a new paradigm where financial systems are not only efficient but also equitable, nurturing, and reflective of our highest human values. The pursuit of this zenith requires us to expand our understanding of wealth beyond the accumulation of individual riches to include the well-being of all community members. It calls for a holistic approach to economics, one that balances personal gain with the common good and integrates social and environmental considerations into the heart of financial decision-making. To achieve this collective abundance, we must first acknowledge the interconnectedness of our world. Globalization and technology have woven our lives together in a tapestry of shared destiny. The prosperity of one region can no longer be isolated from the struggles of another. Our financial actions ripple across this tapestry, affecting distant economies and ecosystems. As stewards of this interconnected world, we are called to cultivate a consciousness that recognizes every financial transaction as a thread in this tapestry. We must ask ourselves not only how a particular investment will benefit us personally, but also how it will impact the larger web of life. This consciousness is the seed of collective abundance, and it grows through the practice of empathetic finance, extending empathy to all stakeholders affected by our economic choices. The cultivation of collective abundance also demands innovation in our financial instruments and institutions. We must reimagine banking, investing, and philanthropy in ways that empower communities and regenerate the planet. This means supporting fair trade, responsible lending, impact investing, and social entrepreneurship, forms of economic activity that create shared value and promote sustainability. At the heart of this enlightened economic model is the principle of reciprocity. Just as ecosystems thrive on cycles of giving and receiving, so too must our economies. By building reciprocity into our financial systems, through means such as local currencies, time banking, and cooperative business models, we can create a more circular economy that supports mutual flourishing. Another pillar of collective abundance is transparency. In a world where financial markets can seem opaque and complex, transparency becomes a powerful tool for building trust and accountability. When companies disclose their practices and impacts, when governments operate with fiscal openness, the veil is lifted, allowing stakeholders to make informed decisions that align with their values. Education plays a crucial role in reaching the zenith of wealth. Financial literacy must be widely taught, equipping individuals with the knowledge to navigate economic systems and advocate for change. But beyond literacy, we must foster financial wisdom, the ability to apply knowledge in ways that promote long-term well-being for ourselves and others. As we journey toward this zenith, we must also embrace the role of innovation in driving systemic change. Technology offers unprecedented opportunities to democratize finance, from blockchain platforms that provide transparency to mobile payment systems that bring banking to the unbanked. By harnessing these tools for good, we can build financial systems that are more inclusive and empowering. Finally, at the individual level, achieving collective abundance requires a shift in our relationship with money. It means moving from a mindset of scarcity to one of sufficiency, where we recognize that there is enough for everyone if we share resources wisely. It means cultivating gratitude and generosity, recognizing that our true wealth is not measured by what we have, but by what we give. In your own life, you can contribute to this vision by aligning your financial practices with the principles of enlightened economics. Support businesses and initiatives that prioritize social and environmental well-being. Use your voice and your vote to advocate for policies that promote equity and sustainability. And above all, Live with the awareness that your financial choices are powerful instruments for change. As we conclude this journey, let us hold on to the vision of a world where finance is a force for good, a world where the zenith of wealth is not a distant peak, but a reality we build together, one conscious choice at a time. With this vision in mind, we are poised to transform not only our own financial destiny, but the destiny of our global community. Shall we take the first step on this path to collective abundance?